is Satya.
Yeah,
Hi,
this
Satya.
is Ruchika here.
Okay.
Hi, this is
Hi,
Navani.
Srinivas, you're also there, right?
I'm Ra-
Srinivas?
Yeah, hi, Rakesh, Srinivas. Yeah,
Okay, sure.
yeah. So,
Um,
yeah, please talk to them. All the consultant. Which they attended now.
okay, surely. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rakesh, Ruchi, and Satya, and others. Sorry, I didn't get the other names. Okay, we can start your introduction after my introduction. Let me introduce myself. Myself, Rakesh. I have around 8 years of experience into SAP integration. Okay, so I started my career with PI and PO, and since 3 years, I've been into SAP HCI or Cloud Platform Integration. As you know, it has been renamed to Cloud Platform Integration. So during these 3 years, I've been implementing all the like I've been working on implementation projects. Okay, I've done C4C implementation, success factors, Conquer, Field Class, and yeah, Conquer and Field Class. That's it. Ariba is it doesn't require much of this. Ariba, I've done it, but there is nothing much in CPI to do for Ariba. Okay, so I have been working for different LOB solutions, so I have very good experience with the cloud platform integration. So that is pretty much a short introduction about myself. Okay, so you guys can introduce yourselves. What are you working on, and what is your background, and where are you currently from?
Okay, my name is Ruchi, and I'm a C4C functional consultant. For the
Okay,
past 2 years, I've been working in Bangalore as a C4C functional consultant, and so my interest is basically to learn HCI from the integration point of view, because I want to enhance my skill set, and because
okay,
C4C is a small module, so whatever feedback I'm getting from the market is there is more requirement of a SDK and HCI consultant. At
hmm,
least two of the skill sets from three, that is functional SDK and HCI. So a person who wants to be proficient, a good and a proficient C4C consultant should know
hmm,
two of the three skills. So
hmm,
this is the reason that I'm interested in this training. And Rakesh,
okay.
you spoke about doing integration with C4C. So how many implementation or how many integration projects you've done in C4C?
C4C, I have done around 3 implementation projects. Okay, and I have developed many POCs also. So I have very good experience with C4C and success factors, you can say.
Okay, C4C and success factors.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Has pretty good experience in the C4C and success factors. Conquer and field class also I have done it, but not extensively because the clients doesn't use it's not
Yeah,
being used
Conquer and
because
Field Guard is no more. I mean, I don't think so. SAP is focusing on selling both the solutions. But
Mhm.
yes, now SAP is focusing, rather refocusing on success factors in the APJ region, that is Asia Pacific and Japan, and BID as well. And C4C, whatever I have seen, it doesn't sell much in India, but of
Mm.
course, in abroad, in foreign countries, C4C is still selling. There are many projects going in Europe and Australia, Thailand, Singapore, all these
Okay,
regions. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Next,
So
anybody
that,
wants to introduce?
yeah.
Yeah, I heard Satya. Satya, can you introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah, Rakesh. Last 6 years, I've been working in pretty much in HANA space, native HANA on the architecture side and development side, designing, delivering the solutions for Big Four consulting firm, Deloitte, Lockheed
Mm.
Martin, Honeywell Aero, and Sevis Health.
Mhm.
These clients I've been supporting last 6 years, and mostly into data services, architecture, and technical design, and also hands-on native HANA modeling, and more into SQL and more like EAM technologies pretty much. But I am seeing the need in most recent projects to have the integration knowledge between on-premise and cloud applications like SuccessFactors and Ariba modules. And that is why like I want to fill the gap from the integration standpoint as a part of the EIM expertise.
Okay. You're currently working in Bangalore, or?
No, I'm in US.
Okay.
I'm in US. I'm
Got it.
independent consultant. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So I work for my own company for all these clients.
So the background is SAP HANA, is it?
The
And
last
data
6 years,
services.
pretty much data services, SAP HANA, SQL on the technology side, and I do design the architecture and deliver the solutions, and I also have a pretty hands-on.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So
Next.
from the integration standpoint, I want to fill the gap. So as part of my EAM expertise.
Okay, sure. Thanks, Satya.
Yeah.
Others? Sorry, I didn't get the names of others.
Hi Rakesh, this is Jyoti here. So I have total 7 years of experience into SAP PIPO and
Okay.
learn HCI how it works, and basically I'm looking for how it is integrating with SuccessFactors and then, like any other cloud applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hi everyone, this is Madhu. I'll not take much of time. I'm having 11 years of experience in SAP PIPO and a couple of years in PLM. And definitely we have these on-premise solutions and applications in our landscape. However, definitely want to explore cloud-based integration platform as well, because that is the future integration strategy provided by SAP. So especially integrating with Ariba, SuccessFactors, etc. So thank you.
Okay.
So Rakesh, pretty much all these the PIPO background people, they are getting into this HCI. I think is a pretty good complement, right? For them to go into the next cloud level integration solution.
Exactly. I'll talk about it. So let's finish off with the introduction of others. So I'll slowly give you the. I'll cover that part in the demo thing which I'll be giving today.
Sure.
Hi.
So,
Hi, Raj. Okay, I see. I hear some background noise. Yeah, this is Ravi here. Yeah, I am into the SAP space more than 10 years. So working mainly contributing towards SAP technical side, which includes SAP ABAP and integrations, SAP IPO. And so the main purpose of attending this demo is want to upgrade my skills toward HCI, HCP. So I want to learn what are the various capabilities SAP is delivered as part of this, like various iFlows and pre-deployment solutions. And as you mentioned, success factors. I've been working on success factors, but with on-premise PIPO. HCI wise, I have very little knowledge. I attended some open SAP course some time ago, but I want to understand what are the various, what are the things, very architecture of HCI, and what are the various things SAP delivered in terms of mapping and tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thanks, Ravi. I think so. We have two more.
Hi, this is Kumar. I've been working on PIPO, so I'm very much new to HCI. just wanted to leverage the real-time expertise on HCI, especially on success factors, C4C, and everything.
Okay. Thanks, Kumar. That's it, or we have one more, I guess, right? Srinivas, that's it, or we have one more person? Yeah, I think so. We are done. So let me start with the demo thing. Okay, so who are from non PIPO background? So just to give you thing, it's like everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Just a checkpoint.
I hear some background noise. I don't know.
There is heavy background noise from somebody.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. It's from Ruchi. Can you go
guys.
on mute, please?
Guys, I'm Srinivas.
Yeah, sure, but there is
Hello?
not much background noise from my end except the fan. But I'll put myself on mute.
Ruchi, I'm Srinivas.
Yeah, Srinivas, tell me.
So, kindly put all, see, in your mute mode, I think it's better, I think. If you have any queries, you can unmute and you can ask. All the people, please.
Okay, I'm putting myself on mute.
Yeah, Rakesh, can you?
Okay, sure. Yes. Thank you, Srinivas. To give the background of thing to the non-POPI background people. So this is HCI is a cloud-based integration tool from SAP. Okay, it was known as SAP HANA Cloud Integration before. Okay, and now it has been renamed as SAP Cloud Platform Integration. Okay, unlike a PIPO, where PIPO is like your ERP software, which will be installed on your premise, like on your database or something on premise in the client's place. Okay, but in case of cloud platform integration or HCI, it will be completely managed by SAP. Okay, you'll have the integration tool which you can use like through Web IDE or Eclipse. Okay, which will be provided to you as a service. Okay, you can say as a platform as a service, PaaS. Okay, so this is the pretty much big difference between CPI and PIPO. And one more thing is like from the design perspective, from the mapping perspective and all, as you know, the integration tool is used for transforming the things and connecting from one system to another. Okay, some things are being carried forward from PIPO, like some things like there was something called as message mapping, which is like called as graphical mapping, that has been it is still present in CPI also, which was there in PIPO, and XSLT, which was there in PIPO, has been carried forward. Okay, we had something called as Java mapping in PIPO, that is not there here. We have Groovy script and JavaScript. Okay, so to transform something, the data, to transform the data, you'll need extra facility or extra scripting things, which will be done by using the JavaScript or Groovy script. Okay, so this is the pretty much difference. Okay, there are some more things like as I can show you, this is your cloud platform integration screen. Okay, so main difference another you can see is like SAP provides a lot of what do you say, a lot of integration contents, pre-packaged content, okay, which you can directly use in your this one for your business case. Just considering employee central integration, success factor employee central integration with your ERP database or a HCM, this one. Okay, you want to hire an employee in success factor, and you want to have that employee replicated to your ERP, which is S4 HANA or your ECC solutions. For that, we have something called as some pre-packaged iFlow already from SAP. Okay, so you can use this iFlow. Okay, you can see here SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central integration with S4HANA Cloud Edition, or you have directly employee data. Okay, this is the complete thing which is available already. Okay, for you. Okay, so this is the prepackaged content available. You can go here. Okay, copy it from your Discover space and put it into your own design phase and start configuring it. Okay, so configure, and if it matches your things, then you can deploy it and it start using it. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is basically called as the design phase. Okay, as I told you, you need to pick up something from the discover phase. Okay, so you have some iflows which are already there. You can see here it shows 120 iflows. Okay, so you want to search, you want to have a one iflow which is like C4C or Employee Central integration, which is already prepackaged available. Then you'll go to this discover phase of the screen. Then you will copy the. So just I'll show you to you that. Just like see, this is not like SAP hybrid C4C integration with SAP ERP. You want to use this, so you'll just go here, copy it. There are around 57 artifacts available for this. You'll just copy this whole package will come to your design phase. Okay, so in the design phase you can configure your endpoints and do the things. Okay, and one more important point is, in this prepackaged content, SAP either provides editable iflows or configure only iflows. If it is, as you can see here, the mode. Okay, if it's editable, that means you can edit the things. Okay, you can edit your iflows, modify it according to need, and implement the business logic. Okay, but if it's a configure only iflow, then you'll not be allowed to edit the iflows. You cannot do any modifications or any changes in the iflow. Okay, whatever has been provided by uh, which has been provided by SAP, that will be the business logic will be implemented according to that. Okay, this
So
is
you're saying
another.
that in editable iFlow we can write logics.
Sorry, who is this talking?
Yeah, this is Ruchi here.
Yeah, Roji. That's what in iFlows we can have the palettes where you can design your own logic. You can write your JavaScript or Groovy script or anything like you want to transform the message, and it is not possible through your message mapping or XSLT mapping. Then you can go for writing the scripts. Not only like this, but if you have some requirement where you can fit in using a script, then you can write the logic here.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So this is the pretty much big difference there, and it's like completely hosted on cloud. If you want to, the PIPO persons can relate to this. If you want to develop the like certificates or upload it and all those things, you used to do it directly going to your NWA, Network Administrator, directly go upload the certificates which are usable. But here we have restrictions like you cannot upload the certificates directly. You need to raise a ticket to HCI, means SAP on the HCI component, and then use it. Okay, such things are there because it's SAP managed. Some things are still managed by SAP. It's not completely given, and this again depends on the what do you say, type of subscription license you'll be using. If you're using a full-fledged license, okay, there is something called as partner-based license, where if your company is a partner, then they will give you the whole access and you can own manage yourself. Okay, so now coming to the HCI's architecture. HCI's architecture works on a tenant basis. Okay, you'll have a space where the tenant, where it will be it'll be up and running continuously. There is no particular downtime or something like that. If you can relate to your ERP system or something, if something happens, or your PI system, if something is stuck or something, you want to download the upload that what do you say, patch upgrade or something, then you need to restart the system. But as this is cloud based, it is managed by SAP, so the restart and all those things doesn't happen. As you can see in the URL here, it says TMN. TMS is nothing but tenant management node. You're able to see a tenant management node, and this tenant management node, if one goes down, then the other picks it up. Okay, just like your high availability system. Okay, so if one tenant is not working, then the other tenant switches to this one. Okay, so
So when
that is
the SAP upgrade, like it releases its upgrades every 3 months, uh, like in February and May and August and November. So there is no downtime. You're saying because in functional there is a downtime, uh,
means
and
means means there will be informing you well in advance if there is a downtime of whole things. Okay, this is like whole Europe data center is going down or something, then they'll be informing you or something. Okay, but it is not like that. It's it doesn't go completely down anytime they want or something like that. Okay, and there is no fixed like every 3 months they'll be going down or something like that. It is not there. Okay, and it will be during the weekend. Okay, and it will be SAP decided, and it will be told to the clients well in advance if they are
so
going for it.
every 3 months there is an upgrade in the solution for HCI also.
Yes. Every 3 months there are like the new iFlows come in and go. Okay, so there is nothing. There is no much. There is no downtime as such for this, because they're not changing the whole only the UI or something like that. They're developing the iFlows themselves. Okay, the product team, and they will be deploying it into the tenant.
So in the
Okay.
traditional client landscape, Rakesh, Ravi here, a traditional
Yeah.
client landscape, how many tenants are needed given the development, quality, and production?
This is like usually clients go with, from my experience with the clients, usually clients go with two tenants. One for the quality and development, another is for their production.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
But you said as a part of the high availability, you'll be having more than one tenant. So if the one tenant is goes down in production, you may be needing another one, right? Or a couple more.
No. That is tenant management node, which is managed internally by SAP. You'll have
Oh,
one particular tenant.
Yeah, but I think we have
It's
license
just
for
a node.
two, right?
Yeah,
One for non-production, one for production.
exactly.
It's
You need to
like
put your
when you buy a production tenant, a test tenant is given with it. Like a test tenant comes with the production tenant, or the production tenant is bought. But if you want to buy another tenant for more, for example, for like a quality, having a quality system, then you can order one more test tenant from SAP, paying additional
yes.
amount.
It depends on the client's architecture. If they want three
Yeah,
tenants, if they're
exactly.
ready to shell out the money, then they can
Yeah.
obviously go for it. But
So it's
usually
like
what I've seen is, yeah.
with one production tenant, a test tenant comes. But if you want to order one separate test tenant, you can do that as well.
say
Yes.
Rakesh, say for example, the tenant in production, if it goes down, then what happens? Like you only subscribing one tenant in the production based on your architecture,
That's what.
and
That is the beauty of
that is going
cloud.
down. Yeah.
That is the beauty of cloud. Like it doesn't go down suddenly or something like that, because it's managed by SAP. So it doesn't happen that way. Okay, that's what I
So
told you about the architecture, right? One tenant you have, if there is some problem happening in one that node, in a particular node of that tenant, then the other comes up automatically. Okay,
I see.
so
Okay.
there is no downtime or the concept in
So that's being
HCI is
managed
not
on the
allowed.
SAP side, and they will make you available at least one tenant all the time.
Yes. All the tenants will be up and running. Only in sometimes there are some problems, or they want to go down, they want to change the whole UI itself, or they're doing a huge improvement. That time they will be informing all the clients, and they will do data center basis.
Okay, like
Okay,
a bouncing kind of.
so
Okay.
yeah, data center basis, like they will inform Europe first, or APJ next, or EMEA, North America next, or something like that, one by one. Okay,
Right.
so
So
it'll not be having any problem.
as far as these artifacts are concerned, Are you calling this artifact is like a prepackaged integration content?
It can
What
be
do
a
you mean by
prepackaged integration content, or artifacts are anything. It can be your user credentials, your iFlow, anything, your certificates, your key store,
Acha,
anything.
okay.
All these are called as artifacts.
Artifacts. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Now you said like 57 integration, prepackaged integration iFlows are available, right? For one of the cloud applications. Is it success factors or maybe C4C? You said
C4C.
57.
It was C4C. I just showed an example. Yeah, it had
Right.
57
Hmm.
artifacts. In that artifacts, I think it will
How
be
many
mostly
iFlows?
iFlows. Yeah,
Okay.
mostly iFlows, and it can have. This is Ravi, right?
Satya.
Yeah, sorry, Satya. Satya, you're from PI background, so this is you can have value mapping also.
Value mapping. Okay. So all these 57 or whatever iFlows are available, all of them are customizable. You mean now can we copy them into workspace and then modify
That's what I
the
mentioned. I mentioned you like there are two types of iFlows which SAP provides in their prepackaged contents. Okay,
two
one is
types? Okay.
editable, and one is configure only. When it's
Okay.
configure only, you can only configure it. You cannot modify the iFlows. Okay,
Acha.
so you consider that you have, as I give an example of consider C4C. You have order to cash process, or
Okay.
I think, or you're creating an opportunity or order in C4C, and you need to replicate it to your ERP system or S4HANA system. So you'll be
Okay.
creating there, and you'll be sending it. But you want to do some modifications in it. Whatever the field is coming in order, you want to add one more text field saying that this is a C4C order, or something you want to add just to make your edit the as I think so. You want to edit the VA01. It will create the Ruchi can connect well with this. You want in a VA01 in text field, you want it as a C4C order just to identify. Okay,
Okay.
so you'll be sending. You want to add one more field and send it to in the iFlow. But already SAP is providing some fields which is like not modifiable. That time you cannot do this. Maybe you can just copy it and make it available. Like just copy it and try to edit it. That's it. Okay, but you'll not be having a support from SAP, or like if they release an update for that iFlow, you'll not be receiving the update
So,
automatically.
so that means every month or once in a while, SAP will be adding more and more iFlows as prepackaged integration scenarios.
It's done every
Exactly.
3 months.
We'll keep adding. Okay.
Yeah. No. It's not only 3 months. Okay, 3 months is not
Okay.
like
No, once in a
the
while, I
three
mean.
months they come up. Yeah, the 3 months is just what do you say? In the cycle, what they have done, they will be showcasing. Okay, so it keeps on happening. The improvements keep on
Okay.
happening. They may change anytime. The product team is continuously working. If they feel if we come across some improvements they want to do, they will be keep on adding it.
Got it.
Okay.
I
So
have a question. This is Madhu. So I can
yeah, Madhu.
even reuse the existing SAP PO content as well, right?
SAP PO content, it depends what are you using. If you want to use a message mapping which is developed in a PO, that can be done. Okay, there is something called as Cloud Connector which you'll be using for that. Okay, so to just give you a background of Cloud Connector works on a reverse proxy technique. Okay, Cloud Connector is basically used to connect something which is on from HCI to your on-premise solution. Okay, it may be your SAP ERP. Consider your SAP ERP which is there on premise. Okay, and many clients do not trust the connections which is coming from cloud. So what they will do is we have something called as cloud connector in between. So whatever connection is coming from CPI, it will be moved to cloud connector first, and from cloud connector it will be routed to your what do you say, your SAP system, or SAP system can be anything, ERP or PIPO or anything.
I think that Cloud Connector is installed in the SAP ERP, I mean in the backend, to
Yeah, it will be
smoothen
installed
the
in the
smooth.
network.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be installed within the network. It may not be on your system where SAP ERP is installed. It will be
In the
installed on
client.
your.
In the client.
Yes, exactly.
To smoothen the integration, to smoothen the interfaces, and to, I mean, add simplifying
No,
the
it's not
functionality
like
for
smoothing or something like that. See, what many clients feel that whatever coming data is coming from cloud, they're not trusting it. They don't know what data is coming from there. This one, so they want to filter it out before. They want the data to be hit, the connection to be hit first, the cloud connector, and then we'll move it to the on-premise thing. Because obviously, right, ERP, you are taking something to the into the your client network, and you don't know from where it is coming and what type of data it is, then you'll never trust it. So
So it's
there
kind
is a
of the
connection.
data is validated before entering the ERP.
Not data is validated, the connection is validated. If you feel that like HCI, it is coming from
Yeah,
HCI, you can
I think
validate.
it
And
validates the trusted source.
exactly. So like when you're connecting the HCI, your CPI system to your S4 HANA system, or any ERP, any on-premise system, then you'll be connecting your cloud platform to that cloud connector.
Is
And there's also
one
like
question.
the communication between the C4C and the ERP by HCI is through transport PLSI, so transport layer security, through HTTPS protocol. That thing is also there. So is it like something which is similar to this, or that is completely a different uh,
No, see, the
fundamental?
HTTPS is on something on internet. Okay, so this also HTTPS only. It like works on a HTTPS only. TLS is the concept. SSL and TLS are the normal concepts, like how the connection takes place. What is the protocol it is using to connect to this one? Okay, so HCI uses the latest TLS 1.1 or 1.2 technique only. So that is different. You can say, you can't compare with this. Okay, and C4C and HCI are both cloud solutions. So there is no cloud connector required in between. Okay, cloud to
Right.
cloud.
So
Yeah.
one question, Rakesh, Ravi here. So when we have HCI when you have a license for HCI, I have a ERP in landscape in my on-premise landscape. So
Yeah.
to exchange data to the third party using HCI as a middleware from ERP. So what kind? You said do we need a cloud connector to exchange data between in the on-premise ECC to the HCI?
If it is outbound from ECC, then it is not required. Okay. If it's
Is not
inbound
required.
from if it is inbound to ECC, like see, when you are telling outbound, you are sending the data to HCI. It's up to you, whatever you send, directly you send it. Okay, right? You're not receiving anything. You're not at the risk of receiving the things from any connection. You're just directly connecting your connection. Okay, so
So,
that doesn't.
so Rakesh, this cloud connector is a prerequisite. It's mandatory.
It's most preferred. It's most preferred for inbound connections when you have on-premise solution. Many people use it.
What I understood,
But it's not mandatory.
It's
not
not
mandatory.
It is
but
mandatory in.
okay.
No, it is mandatory in one scenario. That's what my understanding is. If you have a ECC and an ECC and landscape, and you also have a PIPO on landscape, and you also have HCI and cloud, when you want to send the data from HCI to PIPO, then we need a cloud connector.
See, that's what I'm telling you. It's not
Right?
necessary.
That's what my understanding.
Yeah, if your client is okay to receive anything from the cloud, then it is fine. Cloud Connector is a free software, so it doesn't require anything or any. You can run it on your own PC also. Okay, so it doesn't require much thing. So everybody prefers it, and they'll use the Cloud Connector. If you don't use the Cloud Connector, you have the connection in the channel itself. Two options, where you're using internet or on-premise. If you choose internet, there will be no Cloud Connector use. When you say it's on-premise, then the connection goes through Cloud Connector. So you have that option. It depends on the cloud. It depends on the client. Yeah, Kumar, sorry.
Just a quick question, Rakesh. Okay. So in order to communicate between ECC and HCI, for all inbound connections to ECC, So can we say that it's mandatory to have a cloud connector?
It is most preferred. It's not mandatory. It's preferred.
Preferred. But
That's what I
without
told you, right? Like
using cloud connector also, we have a couple of options to do it, like reverse proxy and all.
Yes, like reverse proxy, if you use it, you're using a web dispatcher or something. Okay, SAP suggests to use Cloud Connector. Okay, which again works on the same technique of reverse proxy and all those things. Like web dispatcher. If you want to set up web dispatcher, then it'll be a hectic job. But Cloud Connector is very easy to set up. If you're already using some software, then go for Cloud Connector. What SAP says.
So for
Okay,
outbound, it's not required, right? You can
For outbound,
directly
it's
set,
not required. Yes, outbound you can directly put in your RFC destination. Yeah, Type G connection, exactly.
A quick question here. What is a web dispatcher and how is it different from Cloud Connector?
Web dispatcher is something, it works on a reverse proxy technique. It's like for any inbound connections you want to receive from the internet. Okay, what you will do is like, because they're from PIPO background, they know about it. Okay, PIPO is also on premise, right? So some clients don't want the connections to be coming directly to PIPO. Okay, because it's also on the cloud network. Yeah, it's similar to a cloud connector because it works on the same technique, but it has some extra functionality. It does a load balancing also. Okay, what it does is like, if you have a primary application server for your PI system and a secondary application server, consider that your primary application server is loaded and your secondary application server is free, then the web dispatcher does the effective load balancing. It checks the nodes which are free in the servers, and it moves the data to that. Okay, so SAP Web Dispatcher does this extra job also. So, but Cloud Connector is just does the connection job. It doesn't do the load balancing type of all those things. But the technique is reverse proxy technique. Yeah. So you can use this. So okay, and the last thing which I want to cover in this demo session is like the operation views. These are the main three views in your cloud platform integration screen. Okay, in this operation view, you can monitor the things just like your PI message and monitoring or something. Okay, and here you can see the number of iFlows or the integration. Integration contains nothing but your artifacts, but iFlows and your value mapping. Okay, some 50 are deployed and 49 have been started. One is in error. Okay, so and manage security. There is something called a security material. We want to security material consists of your credentials. Just like you want to connect to your S4HANA system or a C4C system. Okay, you'll be using a username and password that will be created here. Okay, and you have something called as key store. Now, as you Ruchika, like you have something called as C4C, right? You'll be using HTTPS. When you're using HTTPS, obviously you need to have a SSL certificate. That SSL certificate of C4C will be deployed here. Okay, so there's something called
deployed in Keystore.
Yeah, Keystore. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Rakesh. Earlier you said if there is any installation of certificates and all, we need to contact SAP, right? I mean, this cannot be done directly as like similar to
Exactly,
what we are doing in WA. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. That's right. Keystore and all these things are managed by SAP. You cannot directly download the certificates or something. You need to raise a ticket. So SAP is currently working on it. I heard slowly they will move out to completely giving it to clients or something like
that. Even the security material also, or I mean, we can maintain, right?
No, security material. Yeah, security material you can maintain directly. There is no requirement of this. Okay. So you might.
So is this kind of a solution manager?
No, this is not solution manager. It's your NWS screen.
Okay.
NWS screen. Solution manager is something like you'll be having your monitoring setup or
yeah, that's what. So similar to that, do you
alert
have
setup. No, solution manager is again different. Okay, you can use solution manager.
The way we
Hmm.
Yeah, the way we use Solution Manager, do we have any monitoring integration stuff for HCI from a monitoring standpoint?
No. This you can compare with your PI message monitoring things, Madhu. This
Okay.
is not. It's Madhu, right? Madhu or Jyoti? Sorry.
It's Madhu. Yeah.
Yeah. This is, you can compare it with your PI message monitoring things. It's not your solution manager. Solution manager has some extra things, right? You can set up alerts, or
Right.
you can mails and all those things. That is not there. You can still use your solution manager with HCI also.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know. So we can use it.
Yes, you can use it, but this is not the thing. You need to install. You need to use solution manager and then connect HCI to solution manager.
Okay,
So
so
do you have any slide what you are going to cover in the course?
I think so. Srinivas might have shared with you, right? What will be covered or something?
no, I think no.
No.
Yeah, we don't have it
Rakesh,
open.
apart from discover, design, and deploying and configuring, do we do anything else on this end?
Yes, like that's what this is the whole thing. Your life will be, if you're working on HCI, your whole life will be going here, and you'll something called as cloud platform is also there. As I told you, this is a PaaS, a platform as a service. Okay, there is something called as cloud platform. Okay, so where this is one of the service. Cloud platform integration is one of the service in your cloud platform. Okay, there is one more screen which is I can cover it in the training part or something like that. Okay, because it requires some background to be given. Okay, which will take some time to give it. So that's the like SAP cloud platform. One of the services here, HCI. Okay, there are many other services like this,
Okay.
like
You're
MongoDB.
talking about
Yeah,
What
HANA
is
Cloud Platform, right? HCP.
exactly.
Okay.
It's
HANA
been
Cloud
renamed to
Platform is
SAP Cloud Platform.
SCP, right? SAP Cloud Platform. I think that is
Ex-
where, like for developing add-ons on the HANA Cloud Platform, or
no,
you said
see,
like for
yes, SCP, CPI is one of the services in SAP. Okay, this
okay,
is all present on SAP Cloud Platform. Okay, the
right.
CPI is also Cloud Platform integration is also present on SCP, SAP Cloud Platform. There are many other services like it. Your UI5 applications can be developed using SAP Web IDE, which is again one of the service, which is again a pass like that.
So that
Are
so
you
does it
offering
support
any system to practice as part of this course?
No, I don't think so. We can provide anything to practice or something. Srinivas, can you answer that more on that?
So Rakesh, I have one more question. What is the role of Eclipse? I mean, I think
Hello, Rakesh.
Hey,
Yeah, Rakesh.
see, sorry, I'm also looking for the
Rakesh?
same answer. Are we getting any system access to practice all these integration scenarios?
One minute, Srini. Srini. Yeah, please go ahead, Rakesh. Srini.
Yeah, see whom I'm talking.
This is Rakesh here.
Yeah, tell me, Rakesh, what they're asking.
They're looking for test system items
No.
just for
We
the
won't.
practice.
No. We won't give any system access.
Yeah, I just
So
told them. I just wanted you to confirm that.
yes,
Is it is I mean
so
is
so
any
will you
other
be
vendors
see
available in the market to
see
rent a system? Or?
see guys. No vendors available. But we have, I think, 1 month trial period. I think access. So I'll show you how to get the trial period access for 1 month.
But to get a trial, you need S user ID, right? What if we don't have S user ID?
Let me find out from our end also. If any possibilities, we will try to share it, but we won't promise.
No, understand. But when Rakesh is going to teach all these scenarios and all, unless until we do the all those scenarios practically and execute them, we don't know what we are learning and whatever we learned is making sense or not, right? We have to execute those scenarios until then we don't know what we are doing, right?
See, definitely I can understand, but you people also should understand. See, if it is not possible to get anywhere, where we will, bring and get it share to you.
Oh, so see, it is actually it's all cloud based and only ERP can SAP can give you access, and it's giving access to the companies who are either their partners or they are into implementation
Clients,
services. So it's not possible actually. Even I know this because I work on C4C. It is not possible to get the access like that. Only the companies which are doing implementation services, if they opt to train you for commercial purposes outside their own trainings, then only you can get the access. Otherwise, it is not possible.
Very, very difficult. Yes, exactly what you said.
Rakesh, I had a question. What is the role of Eclipse here?
See, before all the things development, everything used to happen through Eclipse. Like you started with Eclipse and all those things. Slowly, SAP is moving away from Eclipse. They want to build their own web UI. Okay, because Eclipse is not a SAP tool, so they're slowly moving away from Eclipse. But still, there are some things like enabling like weaving the trays and all those things are in Eclipse. Recently they have come up in web UI also, but still I am comfortable in Eclipse. So there are you can access this through Eclipse also, but
I
suggestion
mean,
is
this
from SAP.
the page that you showed, we can access it through Eclipse. So actually, what I'm
Exactly.
trying to understand is I'm trying to understand the process. So we log in into this, and there are artifacts and iflows, and we configure them and we deploy them. What is the next step in the process? Just can you explain that?
No, as I told you, your whole life working on cloud platform integration will go on here. You need not move
Okay.
away from here. Yeah. Okay. The same thing can be done through Eclipse
Okay, the
also.
same thing. What we are doing here can be
Exactly.
done through Eclipse.
Exactly.
So
It has some extra
why?
functionality, which can be done through Eclipse. But yeah, many things are supported in web UI also. And my suggestion is, if you want to develop your career within CPI, then to be better in web UI, because because SAP is moving towards it.
Okay, so it is not mandatory to have Eclipse. We can do it through this only, the web UI.
Yes. Suggestion is to keep Eclipse also, but 99% of the things you can through web UI. As I told you, it's still they're moving away. Okay, but they're not completely away from Eclipse.
Um,
So for some
Rakesh, I
features, they
have a
must still be
question.
using Eclipse, right?
Yes. For some things, we'll be still using Eclipse.
So will you be showing the end-to-end deployment for any of the integrations in this course, or so what exactly are you going to do apart from the theory
Yes,
that
Madhu,
you're teaching?
I will take up the whole deployment thing from the
Okay,
So
start
you will
to
be
finish.
Rakesh,
explaining the course.
you
Yeah.
will also be explaining about the web services, the SOAP, and the REST, and how the message is transferred from one system to another. Would all that be covered here? I mean, I just want to know the course content because I don't know what is the course content. Otherwise, I would have had a better idea.
I'm 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 not completed yet. Okay. So first
That's
thing
good.
is, so you will be showing us the whole end-to-end deployment, and what exactly are you going to cover? The integration with success factors, Ariba, and can I get some details on that? And also, I have a question where will you be able to show us if it is, I mean, if we can use HCI for B2B integration as well for EDI?
I don't think so. EDI will be covered. EDI has come up recently, very recently into HCI. It's just the last release. So I'll not be taking up
Okay.
that because I have no experience frankly speaking, I have no experience in building it, and it's seriously not at all like a PI. Okay, so I've been exploring that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's for sure. B2B
So that is
integration
one
will
of
not.
the, yeah. So that is one thing, and then if at all, if we have existing BPMs in scenarios, so can we actually migrate it to HCI? So is there any flexibility for that?
I don't think so. Like if you have a BPM scenario or something, you can develop most of the things using directly. Okay, existing BPM scenarios, there is no migration path or something like that. Okay, but if you want something which is being developed in BPM, I will tell you all the methods which are there in CPI. Okay, so you can explore on that part. Okay, moving a particular BPM to CPI things is not there. Okay, so for the detailed thing, the Srinivas will be sharing the course content, I guess, so you can go through it. Okay.
Thank you.
So Rakesh, so what are the cloud applications that you're going to show us the integration scenarios with?
So Satya, that will be part of your course content. Okay, so we will share it across.
Okay.
So Rakesh, yeah, I wanted to ask that. So would you be also explaining about the web services that are SOAP and REST and how the message is communicated from one system?
Yes.
To
One
the other?
end-to-end flow I'll show. So that will cover these things. SOAP, REST, or OData, or something like that. I'll cover the different adapters also.
Yeah, Rakesh,
So what
actually,
is the kind of
especially
documentation
from
provided?
Sorry, one at once, one at a time. Come on, please go ahead.
Yeah. So Rakesh, especially from the connectivity standpoint, okay. So can we able to cover in the training if it's just a fresh integration. Suppose if you want to show us the success factors integration. So initially, how we can develop the connectivity, and then goes with the integration, right? So like success factors, if you're dealing with Ariba, for example, or maybe something else, C4C. So how we can establish the connectivity, since you may be showing the systems which are already established connections, right? But so just throw us a light, how you freshly develop the connectivity between these systems, that is ECC to HCI and HCI to any other third-party systems.
Yes, surely I'll show that.
Okay.
So in
Some
Rakesh,
things, if there are some things like it's not in beyond my hand, like I need SAP to deploy the certificates. That part I'll just tell you, but most of the things I'll be covering.
Sure. At least most of the clouds from SAP will be using SSL only, right? They'll not be having any other mechanism. The other clouds, like maybe some of the third-party clouds, may be having session IDs or something else to authenticate. Just as a normal.
I'll show you that part. What needs to be done for this?
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah. So what is the kind of documentation you're providing? Can you show us a glance? Like, are you providing like CLD 900 kind of material, or?
That part need to be discussed, Satya. Like, I need to. I don't have a clarity still on that.
Yeah, I see that SAP is providing one CPI training, like CLD 900 something, that has 250 pages. So that is covering a lot of things from this part, HCI or CPI. So I don't know, like I'm just curious to see what are the things that are going to be part of the documentation.
That part still it's not clear, Satya. I'll discuss with Srinivas on that and get back to you.
Okay.
Or Srinivas will get back to you.
But also, there's some additional documentation I think that is available in the market to give complete information about the connectivity for success factors or C4C or Ariba, like individual documentation, PDF documents. So I think I don't know how many PDFs you have and what kind of PDFs you have.
Yeah, that's what I'll discuss with Srinivas on that and get back.
No, Satya, Rakesh, see, Satya, Srinivas.
Yeah.
See, we have some soft copy material, okay? So we will try to share all the documents which we have, okay?
Can you show us the glance of them? What are the titles you have?
See, some configuration documents we have, Satya, the screenshot,
Okay.
it is, we will share, see, even if you have, it's no confidential, this is like a study material type. So we will share you all the things, what we have.
Okay.
So, Srinivas, can you able to share the contents after this training?
Sure. I'll send you a course content with the exact roadmap, okay? I'll send you to all.
Yeah.
And any doubts, all the guys, related to the, subject, please, discuss with Rakesh.
And also, if possible, can you resend this recorded demo to all the participants?
Yeah, sure. We'll share you.
Okay.
Rakesh, other question is like, regarding the transportation between test and production. So just throw us a light on how do you do the transportation? What kind of methods are available?
Transportation is currently like it's mostly people prefer doing it directly, or recently there is a CTS thing which has come up. Okay, so where you can generate the things and you can set up a CTS in HCI and then move the transports to your production tenants.
CTS plus on that?
Yes.
Direct manual deployment.
Yeah, or manual deployment, directly exported and directly imported into your production tenant.
Rakesh, Jyoti here. One more question. I mean, it's a generic one though, but in general, like to cover whatever that we discussed, so how many hours will it take, or like, do you have any plan on that?
That will be shared by.
It's Jyoti Srinivas. Yeah, it will run total, 6 weekends.
Okay.
Okay, 6 weekends, and every week 4 hours. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday 2 hours and Sunday 2 hours. 6 weekend schedule.
Sure. Okay.
And any doubts?
Yeah, very much okay.
Yeah, that is it. Okay.
Yeah, and after completion of the training, we'll arrange you one more optional session. Depends on if people are grasping, if you have any doubts, any clarifications, if you want to replay again, one more session will make you for all.
So Srinivas, everything is looking great, but things are lacking. Like system access is one big showstopper, and also
Satya,
yeah.
honestly, we are telling, and I think you are also aware of it. You are also very senior consultant. It's not possible from my end, as you know, and you won't expect from any other training service providers for HCI access.
No, actually, I mean, to be honest, I would like to tell one thing. There is one more training institute, like they are seeing that they enter the user ID and password on the session, which we will not be knowing that, but that will let you do practice 3-4 hours a day or whatever number of hours. I mean, something they are doing some kind of different arrangement.
See, the consultant who is sharing, he have more dare person,
Oh, it's not like there's something they're putting some alternative thing. Yeah, I don't know how it really works. What they really mean, I also don't know. So
yeah.
And I mean, if you think about this Azure or Amazon, this Google Cloud Platform or GCP, like pay as you go, do you think there is nothing available even those cloud platforms to access this service?
But unfortunately, we are not providing any access.
You're not providing. At least if you can point us, like we can pay the money, right?
Definitely. Definitely, I'll take your very valuable suggestion. So I'll keep it in my mind. If any possibility, so we will pay and we'll get it. That's not an issue. If anyone is providing like that, we are ready to pay also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not a big issue. Yeah.
There's something called like cal.sap.com. I don't know if you know the service, the site.
Let me find out. Any possibility definitely will help you. That's not an issue.
Okay.
Any possibility. And any other doubts? Ajoti, Madhusri, Ravi, Srinivas, Ruchi,
No, I'm good.
Kumar.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
So, okay. So thank you, Rakesh. Thanks for the session. We had very nice session, I think. So can I end up the session now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks, Srinivas. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Rakesh.
Yeah, thank you.
Rakesh.
Bye.